I'm gonna show you updates banned from Brookhaven. Yes, updates that were going to be released in Brookhaven but were banned. For example, the cell phone update. Yes, a real working cell phone in Brookhaven. Or the update of a rocket that takes you to the moon in Brookhaven. Brookhaven is always updating. However, the latest Brookhaven updates have been released just homes. That's why I want to show you some banned updates. Brookhaven's cell phone is pretty useless because it doesn't have that many functions. It only has this function that I can request some service. I've become a policeman. That way my friend can request a police service and I can go exactly where he is because this icon appears on my screen, so I can know the location of the person who requested this service. Perfect, there's my friend. That's the only function this cell phone in Brookhaven has. That's why the update of a very complete phone with a camera and many other functions has been canceled from Brookhaven. And I'm going to show you what that phone looked like right now. Perfect. I got into this game and here I have a very complete cell phone. Look at that. There are several functions on this phone. There's also this camera function where I can take selfies. That would be incredible if it were in Brookhaven because it would be a very complete phone. And I can also put emotes on it. Look at that. And there's also this puppy effect. That's really cool. And I can also take a photo and send it to anyone who's on the server. I'm going to send this photo to everyone on this server because I want everyone to see me. Perfect. That way, I was able to send this photo to 10 people. And this cell phone also has a very useful function, which is the car spawn function. I can spawn this Lamborghini Urus. Look at that. That's a very, very sporty car. Brookhaven could have cars like this. Look at that. One person replied to me. She sent a heart. I'm going to send this money emoji. Look at this. How cool. There are several people talking to me. That's amazing. This cell phone has a lot of really, really cool functions. As well as being able to spawn cars, talk to people, and take photos, I can also play games on it. There are several games here that I can play. I want to play this bird game. Look at that. I can play on my cell phone inside this Roblox game. This function would be amazing if there were a cell phone like this in the real Brookhaven. It would be so cool. Look at this. This girl sent me a picture of herself. This girl also sent me a photo. That's really cool because I can talk to anyone on my cell phone. And I can also see the weather forecast. And I can also see the map here. That's amazing. And I can also spawn a house from my cell phone. Look at this. I'm gonna look for a house. I'll place my house right here. And here I can choose which house I want to put. I want to place this modern house like this. Perfect. Here's my house. And I can also control everything from my house via my cell phone. I can teleport to my house. I can see the security cameras in my house on my cell phone. And I can also lock my house, close the curtain. And I can also turn the lights in my house on and off, all from my cell phone. This cell phone is certainly very complete. And if it were in Brookhaven, it would be amazing. But this wasn't the only update banned from Brookhaven. When Brookhaven launched this rocket house, everyone believed it could go to the moon. However, this rocket house doesn't work. I can get inside the house. There's a chair here and there are lots of buttons. However, I can press any button and I can't get to Brookhaven's moon. That's why there's a banned Brookhaven update with a rocket actually works and takes me to the moon. That would certainly be very, very cool. And that's why I'm going to show you this banned update because I want to go to Brookhaven's moon with a rocket. That would certainly be amazing. In addition to the banned Brookhaven rocket update, there's also the Brookhaven airplane. Everyone knows that this plane is impossible to fly. There's no way I can fly that plane. I'm getting inside the plane. And here, theoretically, was the place where the pilot's control command would be. Look at that, cockpit. But there's no way I can take off this plane. I can work as a pilot, but I can't fly the plane because I can't do anything. There are some buttons here that I can press, like this emergency button. But I pressed it, and these lights just kept flashing. Very nice. But unfortunately, there's no way I can fly this plane. Look at that. The plane is shaking. I think it's because of turbulence. So that's why I'm jumping out of this plane. Perfect that way. But now I want to show you a banned update of a real working airplane that you can fly in Brookhaven, and I'm going to show it to you right now. That's why I opened Roblox Studio, because here I can completely modify the Brookhaven map. I've already redone the rocket house, which is this mobile home. Yes, it's actually a giant car that doesn't move, and on top of it, there's this rocket, because this is the base of the mobile rocket, and right on top is the rocket that's going to take me to Brookhaven's moon. But it's already daylight, so there's no way I can get to the moon. I have to wait until nightfall, as well as this incredible rocket that I've put up. I've also put up an airplane that really works. It's a very small plane, but it really works, and it's very easy to fly. So anyone will be able to fly this plane at Brookhaven, because it's very easy. As well as the rocket and the plane, I've also put in this submarine. Yes, I've put in an exclusive submarine for me to use, and I also want to put in some exclusive cars, some super luxurious luxurious car, and I'm gonna put a car there right now. I'll put it here, next to the lobby, which is where I spawn. I'm gonna put a very sporty car. For example, this McDonald's car. This McDonald's car is incredible. This is the car I'm going to use to get around Brookhaven. I'm gonna test my Brookhaven right now. I'm already driving this McDonald's car because I'm going to Brookhaven Airport because I want to find out if that plane is working. I hope it's really working. Perfect. This is the plane, and I'm going to try to fly it now. Go. Woo! It's really working, but I think it's a very difficult task to land this plane because it's so fast. Look at that. This plane is very, very incredible. I can shoot with this plane. Look at that. That's amazing. And I also want to test the rocket that I put in Brookhaven. This is the rocket house. First, I need to land this plane. Woo! I almost destroyed this plane because it's so fast. This is very difficult. I'm about to put this plane in the water. I have to be very careful. No way. It literally tipped over. I think I've destroyed this plane. Now I want to take off this rocket so I can go to the moon from Brookhaven. I don't know if it's possible to go to the moon because it's daytime. That's why I have administrator command. So I can change Brookhaven's time. I'll set it to midnight. That way now the moon is there, and I'll find out if I can get to the moon with this rocket. And I hope this rocket really works. Perfect. I just need to press that button. That way. No way. The rocket door is already closed, so I think it's about to take off. I'm really looking forward to this rocket taking off. How incredible. The rocket is already taking off. It's accelerating more and more. It's getting very fast. Look at that. I'm already a long way from Brookhaven. I want to try to reach the moon, but the moon is very, very far away. Look at that. How incredible. I'm going straight to the moon with this rocket. This rocket is very, very incredible. What is that floating place? I don't know what that place is, but the moon is still a long way off. I have to wait to find out if I can get to the moon from Brookhaven. I've been on this rocket for a long time, and I haven't made it to the moon, so I think it's impossible to get to Brookhaven's moon. That's why I'm gonna jump out of this rocket. No way! The rocket door is locked. I'm going to type in an administrator command so that I can destroy this door and jump out of this rocket. The rocket is shaking. Look at that. How is that possible? The rocket is coming apart. I better jump out soon. Look at that. The map of Brookhaven is very, very far away. It'll take me a long time to get to the map. I guess I'd better fall into the water, huh? So I don't hurt myself. I've arrived. No way. I've crossed the map. Here's all the wreckage from the rocket. It's all destroyed. Look at that. It's literally all destroyed. Now, I'm finally going to use this submarine. This submarine is incredible, and I hope it really works. Perfect. I'm inside the submarine. It's working. I'm going to put the submarine underwater. That's perfect. It worked. The submarine is working under the water of Brookhaven. That's very, very amazing, because the real Brookhaven doesn't have a submarine. Thank goodness there's a submarine here. Is it possible to fly with this submarine? Yes, I can fly with the submarine. That doesn't make sense, but it's very funny, because I have a submarine and an airplane at the same time, because I can fly with this submarine, and I can also go under the ocean with this submarine. That's very, very incredible. Look at that. I can literally fly the entire town of Brookhaven with a submarine. It doesn't make sense, but it's a lot of fun. I'm already getting to the wreckage of the rocket. Here's all the wreckage because it's all destroyed. I'm gonna jump out of this submarine. Perfect, just like that. Very, very amazing. All these banned Brookhaven updates would certainly be a lot of fun if they were in the real Brookhaven. If this rocket house really took off, this real rocket, in my opinion, would be the perfect update and my favorite update, because my dream is to go to the moon from the real Brookhaven. It would be so much fun. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Bye.